Hi Leo, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is your weekly general tarot scope for the week ahead. All the housekeeping stuff is down below. I'm in a different room this week. I just fancy some sunshine as I was recording it, and I'm doing some video reads later, personal reads later. So it's just about being in the house really, and I just fancy a change of scenery. Why not? Different season. Just had Beltane anyway. Yes, all the housekeeping stuff is down below, like decks and stuff and how to book a reading and stuff are all down below there, along with the subscription button if you feel so inclined. But let's see what we've got for you this week, Leo. I feel like there's an opportunity hanging in the air that's not being taken right now. Anyway, let's see what we've got. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're feeling quite reserved, possibly focusing on the lack of finances. Which I get finances are really important, really vital. But I kind of feel like the more you focus on what you haven't got, the more of that lack is going to be turning up. I don't know if you should be working with moon manifestations, moonology. Yasmin Bolland is a really good resource for moonology and manifesting with moon cycles, if such a thing is inspired by you. And also be wary if finances are really a big thing for you. Have a look at the budget, see if there is some aspect that you can put a little aside for hiccups along the way. I think you need to budget an excess if there is at all any wiggle room for that. Put a little bit away, you know, for like when you need a new set of tyres or an MOT comes up or a bill comes in that's slightly more than you expected. Just because this fox has managed to get in the nest while they're not looking, it's something they're not aware of coming in and taking precious resources or items. Make sure you're protecting yourself legally is also coming through. But yeah, it's about restricted resources and being aware that you need to protect those resources if there is any sort of element of fine line or lack. It's about looking at the budget and making sure there isn't anything unexpected coming in that can kind of pull the rug from under you at the moment, Leo. Let's see if there's anything else. There's this one. This is the Two of Pentacles again, balancing budgets. Do we need it? Do we not need it? What's the most important thing? What can we let go until next month maybe? It really feels like it's balancing checkbooks, balancing your checking book. What is it? Checkbook. Checking or checkbook. That's what I'm getting. Checking account. Check your account. I don't know if that's like an American thing. Isn't that a checking account? Whereas we just call it a bank account, a current account. It's about checking it. Check it twice. He's making a list and checking it twice. You need to do that with your finances, your bills, your budget. See if there's wiggle room to economize and budget. Economize and budget is what I'm getting. Just in case there's an unexpected bill coming up. The Fool. Because I feel like there's an opportunity to take coming up for you. And I said there was an opportunity coming up. And in order to do it, I think you might need those extra finances. I mean, the fox hasn't eaten any of those babies. So I kind of feel like, yes, it's an unexpected intruder, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe he's gone in to play with the babies. Do you know what I mean? Just because something comes up doesn't mean that it's necessarily sinister. But yeah, it kind of feels like there's an opportunity and you'll kind of want those extra finances in order to take that leap with it. Because I feel like you're wary of taking that leap at the moment, Leo. And it just kind of feels like I don't want to because I'm worried about financial ruin or not having enough money or something not paying off. But if that's the case, if you can find the extra money to take that leap, to invest that financially, you have the Fool. And the Fool card is, as long as you're putting effort in making that happen and making that end goal, that end vision happen. Like if you're willing to put the work in, then you should be successful. The universe should have your back. It will meet you energetically to take the leap. So as long as you're willing to put the effort in and make the wise decisions, then absolutely it should pay off. With the Fool, that should pay off. I get it. Kids and finances and family are, and maybe past triggers of past failures of things not panning out before. will hold you back, or worrying about like, well, is it going to make enough money for me to feed the kids? I mean, only you can make that decision. I just read the energies, so it's up to you. You have free will. You can take what I say or whatever in any way you choose, because you have free will to make your own decisions. The Fool energy, though, is if you suggesting that the current energies are that if you take that leap and put the effort in and have a plan, make sure you have a plan, abundance and success should come in. Also, midterm reviews, being prepared to make adjustments on that plan, that plan is a living document, not a set in stone cast iron plan. Making sure you do reviews every once in a while. What's working, what isn't working, what can we do going forward? Are there any obstacles that now we're doing it, we're aware of, could come up, and preparing for those. But yeah, I mean, with a successful plan, making choices that we use our knowledge, make an informed decision. Don't make them too quickly, but make sure you're informed. You've done all your research when you make them. And then yes, you should be successful in this endeavor. And I get that failure financially is a big fear, a big scary thing. But get the relevant advice. Ask people around you who already run businesses or who are already in the field. You know, network with people like, hey, this is kind of what I want to do. Are there any obstacles I should be looking out for? I want to make a fully informed decision before I invest our family's finances, or some of our family's finances in this. Oh, in order to be successful. I want to be successful. I don't want to be encumbered by obstacles along the way or blockages along the way. I want to protect myself for when lightning hits. I want to make sure that I'm covered legally and that, you know, I've got the right insurances, and it kind of feels like that's kind of the road you're going down. Like, but the fear of that loss, of that outcome of it not working, the worst case scenario is what's stopping you from taking that leap. It is literally fear holding you back from taking this leap and following the path and the opportunity that you want to go down, Leo. But yeah, again, only you can choose to take the leap, to go in for it. But the cards are reading that you should be successful, because you know you're going to work your butt off and make it happen, and do the work and make sure that it's successful, because you're committed to it. It's fear that's holding you back, Leo, not necessarily a lack of talent or a lack of ability. If finances are important, then you need to look at ways of protecting your personal investment. If you are putting financial resources in, you don't want to just lose it. Make sure you're protecting that investment in some way if you can. And also protecting yourself legally, making sure that, you know, you have legal insurance, legal cover within your insurances in order to protect yourself financially and legally. I hope that is of some use to you, Leo. Hopefully I will see you again next week, but bye for now.